up for that one. So I'm just happy for my first title. You know, I started as a rookie. 2014, I made my 4x1 side. Then I ran 2018 200, I came fourth. So I think I move up to a goal, and I'm super excited for that. You know, I think it motivates me to get better and better. This is a learning process for me. I've learned so much, you know. And I'm just happy.
How much did the crowd and the noise do to push you
Oh
on?
my God, the crowd is super amazing, you know. They're warm, they're loving, you know. When they call a name, that gives them more chills and goosebumps to say, okay, I can do this. I think the crowd is very motivating.
What's your overarching emotion right now, Elaine? Is it just happiness? Is it relief? What is it?
I would say it's a relief because I think, you know, when you think about doubling at a championship and to come back to another championship, I think that takes a lot out of you to come back here, win a title. And I mean, it's super grateful, but it's a relief at the same time. But I have to give God thanks that I crossed the line healthy, you know. Execution was not great, but I still managed to get that goal. But I'm just grateful right now.
What part of the execution are you not pleased with?
I think it's the middle phase, you know, when I got out the dry phase and to execute there. I think I didn't get that feeling that I wanted, but I had to dig for that one. But I'm just grateful right now.
Elaine, congratulations on the gold medal. You've been through a challenging season. In the context of what you've experienced this season, how good does that feel?
Very much good, you know. I know every athlete had their own struggles coming in this season. Some didn't make it to the championship, and I think I'm grateful that I was a part of the World Championship team in the finals to be in that 1-2-3 history, even though it was not the round that I'm the 1-2-3 from Olympic, that order. It's a different order this time, but I mean, I'm just super grateful for everything, you know. I think my expectation for this year was to claim my first world title, and I think sometimes it's not our timing, and I'm pretty much patiently waiting on my time. There's more championship to come, you know. I know a lot of noise is making because I did not perform at my best this year, but no one knows my struggle than me and myself. So I will work through that to get my back in my shape where I want to be, you know. I think this one is a learning process for me also, to be in a new group, a new team. So I'm just pretty adjusting, and I know and I believe everything will be fine.
You mentioned all the noise that's been said because you didn't perform the way you wanted to at the World Championship. How were you able to park that mentally and then come here and do this?
Honestly, it doesn't bother me at all. I just laugh because I know what my own struggles are. And I just have to work through that. You know, every athlete will get that type of feedback from our spectators. But nevertheless, we have to still come out here, entertain and perform.
Elaine, you're not new to adversity. You have dealt with injuries, you have dealt with setback over your career. You're now dealing with another one. What is it that allows you to keep pushing despite those challenges, and what have you learned about yourself personally and as a sprinter with this latest triumph?
I think I'm a tough cookie, you know, going to Mountsac this year. I had a shoulder injury that I never had before. You know, if you don't have your arms, you cannot run. And that first punch from the blocks was really affecting my block start in practice. So I think pretty much dealing with Achilles, I know that kind of pain. I don't think anybody can go through my pain apart from me. And to have Achilles and shoulder, I think the season was a very challenging one, but I managed to pull through. I am here standing with a gold medal today, but I have to just continue to work through pain because a lot of persons out there jumping, running through pain. So I'm a part of that game too. So I don't want to come out here and nobody show me sympathy because I'm going through my pain. I just want to come out here, perform, because one day might, in a finals, we have to roll that pain, and I just know how to do that. So.
What time between the 100 and the 200 meters? Looking forward to that, sure?
That schedule is a very tough one because leave here tomorrow, we come back tomorrow morning for the 200. But I'm going to challenge that one, you know. That what makes you a champion, to challenge yourself. And I think to be a great athlete, you have to take on challenges. And I think I'll come out here tomorrow and do what I have to do.
All right, we're moving.
One last question for you before you go. How much fire does what happened at the World Championship this season? How much fire has that put in your belly? Because we've got 3 important years coming up. The good thing about this year is next year you've got an opportunity to do it again at the World Championships. How much fire does that put in your belly in terms of what you want to do and the legacy you want to leave in this sport?
It puts a lot of fire in me because, you know, I know what I'm capable of, and I know I'm one of the greatest female sprinters of all time, and I want to be that athlete, you know. So I'm working towards that, you know. My name will never walk out of that history book. It's always going to be there, even when I'm retired. But I think, as I said, I learned a lot this year, and I think it put me in a spot to say, okay, I know what I can do, I know what I'm capable of doing, and how to deal with the injuries and treat them properly. But for this season, it's all about having fun and just keep my head high and just, laugh and go through.